We're going to test a heavily armored target now. A well-armored target is the Ferdinand tank. Let's see whether the T-27 tank can damage its armor after several bursts of machine gun fire. As expected, the Ferdinand proved extremely tough, taking absolutely no damage to either the hull or its crew. Let's increase the caliber and try to penetrate the armor using an anti-aircraft gun, hitting different parts of the tank. If this had happened on a real battlefield, the anti-aircraft gun crew would certainly have been destroyed, while the Ferdinand, having taken no damage, would have continued fighting. Perhaps the BA-36 armored car can deal at least some damage. It's fitted with a machine gun and a 45mm tank gun. As we can see, the caliber is still too small. The Ferdinand cannot be stopped in combat. Neither its armor nor its crew take any meaningful damage. Let's try increasing the caliber and adding more firepower. Maybe we'll get some kind of result. After the exchange with the T-28, the Ferdinand's armor shows some surface marks. But no significant damage has been dealt. The crew may have suffered minor concussion, but the tank remains fully combat capable. The BT-2 probably wasn't even worth trying. The most it could realistically hope for would be to close in almost point blank and attempt to immobilize the Ferdinand by destroying its tracks. In our test, the BT-2 shot had no effect whatsoever on either the tank or its crew. The Red Army also fielded a tank that combined the guns of the two previous vehicles. As we can see, the effectiveness in our case hasn't changed at all. Shots from the SMK tank made no impression. Now the KV-1S will take its shot in an attempt to stop the Ferdinand. After its hit, we can see that the tank has sustained no serious damage. There may have been minor structural damage to the hull, but for our purposes, we'll conclude that the KV-1S is also unable to complete the task of destroying the Ferdinand. Next to attempt to penetrate the armor is the Soviet Su-152 with its 152mm Howitzer gun. The picture looks bad for the Ferdinand here if the Su lands a direct hit. Our tank is completely knocked out, with ammunition detonating and the crew killed. Now let's try something a little lighter and reduce the main gun caliber, firing from the Su-122 self-propelled gun. A hit to the side armor also cannot be stopped by the tank's plating. The results are catastrophic for both the tank and the entire crew. We reduce the caliber further, bringing it down to 85mm using the IS-1 tank loaded with an armor-piercing round. If an 85mm shell strikes the turret, we can see it is completely destroyed, with full detonation of the ammunition store. So, the Ferdinand has proven itself remarkably tough and impervious to a wide range of the weapons presented above. And to finish, we have prepared an interesting final test. Let's see how a tank holds up against naval artillery of 240mm and above. We weren't expecting anything different. The tank is completely destroyed. Its remains were melted by the extreme heat of the explosion,